One of the most valuable tips that I've learned in game development over the last couple of years, and it's probably cliche and pretty obvious, but if you haven't heard it, it's something you should take to heart, is that the day you start developing your game is the very same day that you need to start marketing it. And I knew that lesson going into developing my new game, Surviving Tonight. I started sharing screenshots early on. I started showing off the game in different forums and different places where like-minded people might find it and be able to follow along with the development. There's a whole discussion, a whole nother video that could be made about that. But today I want to talk to you guys about the balance or the ratio of time spent developing your game to time spent marketing your game. Now, early on in my game's development, while I was sharing out occasional screens and such forth every once in a while, I was putting down hours and hours and hours of developing my game. And that's pretty much what I had to do to get it on its feet and determine if the early prototype was fun enough to actually keep working on and make into something that might one day, be able to be sold on different platforms like Steam and such forth. And that dynamic has changed quite a lot for me recently. My game is roughly 92.678% done, very close, although that last 10% is by far the greatest stretch of development. And I still put hours into the development of my game every single week. I don't have as much time as I'd like, being a father of two with a third one on the way and working a full-time job and everything else that life has to bring, but I still put hours into creating my game every single week. But I've found recently, as I've launched the Steam page for my game, as I've launched an itch.io campaign, and as I'm trying to build up feedback, and get the word out about my game to the world, that I'm spending hours and hours, far more hours every day, every week on marketing my game. I've launched new trailers, new screenshots, new GIFs that I share to various places on social media. And for a while it felt really awkward, like if I spent 20 minutes in one night working on a feature of my game, but then spent 40 minutes of that hour that I might have had for the day sharing it in different places and in marketing it and spreading the word about the game. And, because I'm naturally a programmer and it feels like that's what I should be doing. But if you're a one-person indie dev or, even a member of a small team, marketing is so critical. You can make the greatest game in the world, which I personally feel my game is great. I'm in love with it, but it's not going to matter if you're not out there marketing it heavily. So as you get towards that end goal where you're close to releasing your game, you need to be spending roughly 70% of your time not developing the game, but marketing in it. Now, I'm sure some of this sounds really obvious to some of you guys, but it's just something that's kind of really been regurgitated throughout different communities to me, but I'm starting to experience it and realize the value of it. Anyways, my friends, my game Surviving Tonight is available. You can check out the Steam page. If you like it, please wishlist it. It helps the algorithm do magical things. If you like this video, want to see more like it, more game development tips from a random dude that is making games, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you like the video, like it. If you don't like the video, I don't know why you're still watching. And I'll talk to you guys again. I hope you have a great day. See you later.